Morning. It's a bit windy today. Had 2 days off up Newcastle on Saturday night. On drive up there, we passed 4, that's 3 isn't it, 4 lorries that were overturned into about a 3 mile stretch. It was that windy. So time to get on the 7.5 and a 9 metre and I'll do a feed mix. This looks like we've about run out. Dad's off out in the TM. Got Andy here somewhere, we've got Em here. Oh, it's full day. A little bit later, we're going to be doing a carbon audit with one of our suppliers. So I got all parked up. Just need to go and get my 9 metre now. Start filling it. Just checking if they're empty, because it's usually the case that I've pulled it all the way up there and it's got stuff in it, but no, not the case. Let me tell you about Newcastle. That was a great night out there. A place called Stacks. I don't know if anybody's been before, but it's like shipping containers. You can get some food there, have drinks there, there's a band playing. That was brilliant. And then we headed out into some of the bars later. In Newcastle, my friend Colin, we were stopping in Jury's Inn, and after the night out, obviously quite a few drinks, we were separated and on his own. So we walked back to Jury's Inn, went up to his room, put his key in the door, not working. He'd only gone to the blooming wrong Jury's Inn, hadn't he? So then he had a 20 quid taxi ride back to our hotel. We'll not forget that one in a long time, Cole, I'll tell you that now. Andy and Em are just getting some straw sorted. Andy's done a load of milling over the weekend by the looks of it. Oh, could do a bit more and fill that shed up. Not today in this wind though. They just blow all over your yard. So yeah, let's get this bale put into the mixer. Oh, should I say half a bale of straw. And then I'll get my silage put in. And in no time I'll have a mix done. Ready to feed the cows. It's not so easy doing it one-handed. There we go. So I got that parked back in the shed. So I took the mix off. Just time to get all the bits that I've spilt off. Otherwise it's going to go all over the yard. It's his own fault really for trying to just fill it too full, but yeah, I want to get it to its maximum. So just had some dinner, spent most of the morning doing that carbon audit with one of our customers. Yeah, could be quite interesting to see the results on that. See how well or badly we've done as a beef producer. But it will be a few weeks until that actually happens, so when I get the results of that I'll be sure to let you know how we've got on. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have a pop out to see Andy and just make sure, see what Em's doing, but Andy's gone to cut some hedges, so I'll go and find him in a minute. Hey Em!
Hey Joe.
Out what we've been doing?
Grinding.
Grinding?
Yeah, look.
Oh, that's alright then. Thought you'd set yourself up on a profile then.
No.
Oh, so you've been fixing troughs, have you?
Yeah, fixing Andy's now.
Fixing Andy's mess, grinding some screws quite flat so that the cows don't scratch their tongue on it, which is a good idea. So I've just got to the field, but Andy's locked the gates behind me, so I'm gonna have to go and find him myself. It's a bit of a nightmare. A little walk. So this grassland that we're in here, we make silage and hay of it, but was a local farmer that just has a little smaller holding at the side, and he put some cattle in here just because it's next door to his premises and just makes sense for him, and makes sense for us as well, just to eat off the bit of grass that's left in here and tidies the hedges up a little bit. But we've just got Andy in now, trimming these hedges back. So these grass fields are right next to the river, and usually when it comes around to winter time it's too wet to get in here and to trim the hedges back. And we like to do the hedge trimming right into January and February, because then the berries that the birds had to eat have all gone. There's nothing in the hedges for the birds to eat, and the birds aren't nesting, so it's the lowest impact we can have on the species that might live in these. But these hedges have grown way too tall because we've not been able to get on here for a number of years with the wet weather. So we're just trying to hit them back quite hard, and then they'll come back even thicker in the years to come. But yeah, these are really getting too overgrown now, and it's having an impact on what we can grow in these fields. Because at the end of the day, we're here to make money out of these fields. It's not just for the prettiness and for people to walk their dogs around. This is for us to produce a valuable feed for our cattle. And when it stops doing that because the hedges are too overgrown, then we have to do something about it. So that's why we're here trimming today. And that's why Andy's on his little 125 and his hedge cutter, hopping around, cleaning out these dikes, making a tidy job. And he's about to run me over, I think. Andy's not liking his hedge cutting. Has it gone on for too long now?
Yeah.
It's alright for like a few hours, isn't it? Days on end just doesn't...
When you've got a garden machine.
A garden machine. This is a Bomford Kestrel, Andy. Yeah. Beast. Yeah, just to give you an idea of the thickness of this hedge. We're looking at like... I don't know. Must be nearly 10 metres wide. So we need to get it back into a slimmer, narrower hedge. That's the plan. So I think Andy's going to hit it with that, and then it might be that we come down with a chainsaw and take some odd bits out. The major problem for us in this field is the sewer that goes through it. Where that cone is there, there's a manhole, and there's quite a few others dotted about in the field. But over there in that field there with the cows in, the sewer has broken. Yorkshire Water are going to have to dig the field up to try and rectify it, which is going to make a mess of pretty much this field and the next. Also make a mess of our cropping, so we'll probably not be able to get the same crop off here when they decide that they're going to dig that up. But we couldn't get a crop off that smaller field where the cows were anyway, because there was that much sewerage in it. But we had to waste them basically. So yeah, I think when they do that, we're going to plough this field back out and reseed it with a nice grass and clover lay to create a better feed for the cattle. So Andy had to do a little bit of a welding job on Saturday. This bar here was missing, and on Friday night one of them decided to get out and live in here for a bit until my mum had to call me back from a party to come and sort it out. But that should have sorted it now. No escapees. Is that right? Right, so me and Ems, look, I have got a shovel with my shadow. We're going to tidy this up onto the main pile so that we can pick it up with the bucket, because when we're driving down here we're just busting these bales to pieces. So yeah, hopefully next shot will be a lovely, nice, tidy job. No Trafford Golding corner. Job's a good one. Yep. There we go. Job well done. So I've roped Em in to helping me collect some wood for my fire. We're just filling the back of the pickup with it so that I can keep my house nice and warm. While I was up there shifting that wood, I noticed that I didn't put one of the concrete panels back from the other day when I was getting that one out for the new cattle shed. I've left one on the track, which when it comes to spraying time, it's going to be in my way. So I've got the 9 metre. I'm going to go and move it back into its home in the nettles. So I'll just head up here. I'll get Em to widen my pallet tines out because they're just wide enough for an IBC at the minute. Need them full width. And we'll get this panel that you'll see in a second is blocking my track. we'll get that put back in its rightful place. Right, will you widen my pallet tines, please? Em will crack on with that anyway. And she'll know how to widen them. If she gets it wrong, she'll learn while I'm here and I can show her what to do. Might as well have some Em's filming commentary while I put this panel away. Hopefully it doesn't slide off.
Well, I hope not. Oh, there's our work tractor. Found some more wood for his fire. Him and his wood obsession, eh? Business like Joseph.
So, we've got that job sorted now, that concrete panel's out of the way, and my dad won't be getting on my back because Em said he was getting on my back when I wasn't here because I'd left it there. Me and Em, anyway, are going to get some feeding up done now, feed some cows. So, on it. So right now we're just doing the rest of the feeding up. Not got much left to do now. Em's let me in the pens. Andy is about there just doing a mix, just get the day finished off. I think Em and my dad are just looking for a cow somewhere, particular number, trying to find it. So yeah, I'll just catch up with Em in a minute, see what she's up to. So yeah, just feeding these guys, keeping them nice and happy and well fed. Fill this trough up nice and full, and then we've got plenty to eat because it might be cold for him tonight. So yeah, Andy's just parking the 9 metre up, then he'll have the mix to drop off. Job should be a good one. So that is about the end of the day today. Me and Em are just going to go around this corner and shut some gates, just so that the cows are all securely away, because we've had a few escapees recently, haven't we? So yeah, we need these gates shut and secure. But yeah, hopefully you guys have liked our video, my first one back since having the weekend off, and yeah, if you have, please subscribe, like, comment, hit us with some comments. We love the comments. What should the comment about?
Drop me on one there.
I've dropped Em right on one. Just a second. Right, we thought of something. Go on then, Em.
Right, you all need to guess my favourite breed of cow.
And you can guess mine as well if you like, but I think everyone knows what it is anyway. So yeah, go for it. Hit us up in the comments.